Shalom, brothers. Once again, welcome to another show of Biblical Basics. First, giving all honor and praise to the Most High and the Son, Yahweh Yahweh Shai. And of course, double honors to the elders at GMS. And honors to you brothers out there speaking up for and standing up for the truth. Alright? And preaching the coming of the new kingdom. Alright? And the downfall of this kingdom. The day, as always, like I said, premise of the show is basic, getting to some basic scriptures, and going over a topic that's in the headlines today with all these riots. Right, you got these riots that broke out in Egypt, or rather the first of the most recent riots. You had them break out in Tunisia. All right, and then you had the riots break out in Egypt over this guy President Mubarak. All right, basically those Egyptians wanted him out of there because he was a puppet anyway. All right. And now, this was just like in the past couple of days or so, you had similar riots break out in Iran, or Tehran, I believe. Alright? So these riots, it's all part of end time prophecy. Okay? I'm talking about when you go to Matthew the 24th chapter. Alright? 2nd Ezra the 9th chapter. Mark the 13th chapter. Alright? Rumors of wars. Alright? Commotions amongst the people. That's what's going on. Okay? And what they found out, a lot of people looked up, alright, and the elders covered this too, is that in regards to those Egypt riots, you'd have the guys, they'd get the tear gas canister shot at them. And some of them would kick them back, or some would pick them up and throw them, and some of them would pick them up, and they'd look at them and see that those tear gas canisters have made in USA written on them, okay? And if you notice, you check out the fact that USA has been feeding Mubarak and that whole administration over there previous to him basically stepping down. The US has been feeding that guy all kind of funds, alright? Millions or billions of dollars per year. Alright, so America has their hands all up in there, in that whole situation with the riots breaking out. That has CIA, or Mossad, or MI6, all that written all in there. Esau is in there, alright, stirring shit up, okay, because that's his nature, alright. And so, in turn, guess what? Who's the hammer of the earth, like Jeremiah, was it the 51st chapter says? That's America, okay? That's the military power of the earth. And all these countries now are starting to realize that America and its citizens, Americans, or anybody that looks like a cracker, or anybody who represents America, is a piece of shit. Alright? That's why you had what's her name? Christiane Amanpour. She was over there trying to interview some of the protesters.
We have American, we have
look, we hate you.
Okay,
Get the hell, why don't you go somewhere else?
You want us to go?
Yes, I want to go from here.
Alright, it's got subtitles on the video because you can't really understand what he's saying.
You hate us.
Yes, I have you, and I have you.
Why do you
get the
hate
hell out
us?
of here?
You are
Right? She was
not
like,
good
oh shit, let's
businessman.
get the hell out of here.
Go to
And that dude, Anderson Cooper, right? He got beat up. He got beat on trying to go over there and cover riots, right? So these nations, in particular, those nations over there in that region in the Middle East, right? Those people in particular, Ishmael, right? They're fed up, right? They've got their targets set on anything American or anything that's Idumean, right? Or anything that's anybody that's an Edomite representing America, okay? Which brings me to my first scripture. Alright, let's go to Jeremiah. Jeremiah 51:7. Alright, let's read this. It says, Jeremiah 51:7, Babylon, which is America, hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, that hath made all the earth drunken. Now, how has Babylon made all the earth drunken? Well, it goes and spreads its philosophy and its way of life all over the world, alright? Like in Psalms, it says that his tongue walketh about the whole world, alright? Walketh through the earth, that is. Alright, he spreads his philosophy, alright? His mythology, alright? His so-called religion, his democracy, which is the main thing, right? his so-called "We Come in Peace." Okay, everywhere they go, where they so-called come in peace, they bring military, they bring shock and awe, they bring Hiroshima and Nagasaki. All right, they bring pain and destruction. Okay, or wickedness. All right, like Malachi the first chapter says, these are the border of wickedness. All right, it says the nations have drunken of her wine. All right, which is talking about those philosophies and such we just said. Therefore, the nations are mad. Why is they mad? Because they're finding out that everything that they've accepted from this so-called white man, all right, is nothing but poison, is nothing but BS. Okay, so they're mad. All right, because a lot of countries, like I said before, where you wouldn't dare see a homosexual walking around, like over there in the Middle East. Okay, now you got homosexuals over there walking around. And in fact, there was a show that premiered a few years ago on HBO called Generation Kill, which basically showed Esau over there just going nuts in the Middle East. Okay, and so there's this scene, and once again, if I can find it on YouTube, I'll get it, where basically it's this Issacharite guy, and they're sitting there giving water to these Arabs, right, in some spot, wherever the hell they are, and then this damn homosexual walks up to him and is talking about you have nice eyes or whatever. Alright, and a clear Bati boy. Alright? So their poison, Esau's poison, the so-called white man's poison, is spread throughout the whole earth into all these nations, and those nations are mad, alright? And it goes even deeper than that, alright? Like I said, they so-called come in freedom, alright? If a nation is in distress via some kind of natural disaster, alright, or whatever, like China with the earthquake, or rather, what's a better example? Sri Lanka, they believe it was a typhoon or a tsunami, alright, that hit Sri Lanka, and America was over there like what, within a day, okay? But guess what? Now they're set up in there, and they're running amok, alright? Same thing with Haiti. Haiti so-called had a natural disaster, which I believe that was done by HARP, alright? And then America, or rather, actually so-called Jews, alright, Israel was over there first, and then America followed right behind them. And they set up shop down there in Haiti. And then guess what they ended up finding down there after that earthquake? Oil, a whole lot of it. Okay? Whenever Esau says we come to help, hey, you gotta beware of him, like Sirach 12th chapter says. Never trust thine enemy, okay? In fact, or I'll post it up. I'll post it up in post-production, okay? So I have the screen set up weird. But let's read this again. This is Jeremiah 51:7. Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad, alright? All these other countries all over the world are pissed the hell off, okay? Meanwhile, over here in the States, all the people here are so concerned with who's going to be playing in the finals this year, who won the Super Bowl, alright, who's going to star in the next Biggest Loser show, alright, or the next reality show, what is the situation, or Joey, whatever the dude's name is from Jersey Shore, what are they up to, alright? Everybody's so infatuated with the media here, and that's why everybody here in America is so retarded, so stupid, right? The whole world, everybody else in every other part of the world, alright, especially over there in the Eastern Hemisphere, alright, the Eastern side of the world, is way more, like, if not smarter, right? They're more aware of reality and what's going on today, okay? You know, I mean, you got a few here in the States, like the Patriots, right? Of course, us who are in the truth, we know what's going on, but then you got, like, so-called Patriots, right, that are on the lookout, okay, trying to bring America back, but they know what's going on, right? But the majority of people here are stupid, right? That's why you had that guy, there's a show, a movie did a while back called, was it The Network, right, with that guy Howard Bell, and basically, there's a scene, he was like, look, man, we're in a lot of trouble.